Hello and welcome to the African Cup of Nations. Here today in Group C, we've got Eswatini versus Congo Brazzaville. We saw them both losing last time out. We've got potentially a last place playoff here, but Wundenelco, will he perform wonders this afternoon here in Mauritius? James?
I highly doubt that he will. I'm interested to see how Congo Brazzaville react after that capitulation in the last game against Togo. Started that game so well. You would imagine if they took a commanding lead in this game, they would beat Eswatini.
If they take a lead, I wouldn't see why not. Thierry Bafuma, also known as Sonic the Hedgehog, he had a good game last time out.
He did. He wasn't at fault at all, was he, for that collapse being up front? It was more the defence.
He was not at fault at all. Do you reckon he could get a couple more goals today? Maybe.
Well, we saw that Eswatini backline. It was a bit open, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
The game against Sao Tome and Principe.
Yeah, the Steenkamp and Badenhorst scored for the Eswatini there.
Yeah, but
in the last game,
wasn't it 4-2 in the end to Sao Tome? Louis Leal.
Yeah, Louis Leal, he's fantastic.
He got a hat-trick.
Yeah, he'll be playing in a couple of hours' time.
He will be. That'll be a thrilling match.
Thierry Bafuma currently on 2 goals for the tournament. He is one to watch. Is Thierry? That was a loud noise made by the speaker there. You'll notice that I fixed James's breathing issues here.
Well, I know I have breathing issues because I've heard myself in the videos for the Stockton videos.
Oh, have you been breathing heavily for your Stockton video?
I think I have, yeah, because they're just here.
Here we are. We're at Germain, Comarmond, the smallest stadium in Mauritius. Well, the smallest stadium being used.
The smallest stadium being used. There's several smallest being used as training venues for this tournament. Here they go. Big game for both these sides. Whoever wins will think they have a chance of qualifying for the quarterfinals. Who would you back most?
Would I back for the quarters?
Would you back either for the quarters?
It's hard to say. I mean, Congo probably more likely to go through, I think, personally.
Yes, you would expect when you initially looked at that group that they would be the most likely.
There is Steenkamp, the goal scorer. Wundenelco on the right wing. Keep an eye out for him, not because he's good, but just because he had an awful stinker last time out.
Do you not think he had a stinker in the basis that you were expecting him to do more?
Potentially,
because of his name?
Yeah, it's true. There's Thierry Bafuma and Sonic the Hedgehog up front.
St. Louis as well.
Yeah, St. Louis had a good game. 5 at the back there. It was hard to break down in the last game.
Well, in the end, it proved
true
to be not much to it, really.
Score?
I think a win for the Congo, 2-1 to the Congo.
2-1 to Congo. I'll say 2-1 to Eswatini/Swaziland.
Here we go.
So we've got Swaziland playing from left to right in this first half, in the blue with the red shoulders. Congo in the green playing from right to left. It is a very African kit, isn't it, Congo? It's their away kit, but it's
very representative of that flag.
Yeah.
Beautiful flag there.
Wundenelco with an early shot.
That was almost a great start from the Eswatini men there.
Really trying to make up for lost time there, Wundenelco.
Like a knife through butter.
It was indeed. 22 there on his jersey.
Straight past the men.
All the players here crowding midfield, but that one gets played short anyway. Passing it around nicely now. There's Miembo.
Nganga. Powdery. Emerson, the Brazilian.
Yep, Emerson, the Brazilian. Wow, they're really controlling the ball here, Congo. A last ditch challenge there.
But, they managed to get it away. Wundenelco
plays it backwards. I mean, sometimes you've got to play it backwards in football.
Yep, you can't always go forward. You must, like rugby, go forward. Go backwards to go forwards.
That's true, and Wundenelco here on the overlap. He won't reach that one though. Bowdry gets there first, nearly takes it out for a corner, doesn't he? Oh, but Wundenelco wins it back and then gives it straight back away. But Wundenelco has it again. Crosses one in. And a volley off the crossbar. That was a great little volley. Sabedze, that one saved. Good save.
Sabedze.
Chaos in the box there for Congo Brazzaville.
Danger.
Wundenelco again.
Pushed off it by Nganga.
Strong play there from Nganga. And he finds Bafuma in the midfield. Here's Doring.
Doring.
Oh, gets hacked there, doesn't he?
He does.
Will we see another red? It's unlikely, and it's a yellow.
Interesting.
Yeah, he was clean through there, so it could have been a red, but I think there was less chance of it wasn't a clear goal scoring opportunity.
No.
Here's the free kick. Onyangwe. Too high.
Will find high in the stand there.
Only 12 minutes into this game. Sandile hits that one to midfield, finds a Congo head, and now they're on the attack. Broken up there by Swaziland, Eswatini. Oh, God.
Oh, the goalkeeper's made a hash of that one.
Yep, horrible slice there.
Well, they've still got a sign saying Swaziland up. Do you think there's a bit of defiance maybe to the name, Eswatini, from the locals?
Well, maybe the sign-making company haven't got around to making an updated sign yet.
Do you think there's actually been a backlash to this name change?
Well, would you be happy if England's name was changed to Brexit, or for example?
Brexit land?
Yep.
I don't know.
I mean, there'd be some backlash surely by politicians, etc. That's a
I think
close
there
strike.
would be backlash from the people who actually supported Brexit on that on that argument. Anyway, that was a half decent. If he's looked better, hasn't he? The Wundenelco in this game. Was that even Wundenelco?
It wasn't Wundenelco.
It wasn't Wundenelco, but just generally discussing Wundenelco.
Wundenelco has been better than last time.
I think he's been better than last time.
For sure, but Wundenelco has contributed a lot more.
I thought they'd given it away there.
Yep, there's Mayembo to Nganga.
But they have given it away this time.
Here is Wundenelco. Oh, skips past a man. Wundenelco!
And he has scored!
He's got his goal. Well,
Eswatini leads.
The manager was considering taking him out in this game.
Proved him that's a poor ball from Nganga. Straight to the number 8 who feeds into Wundenelco, and he bypasses everyone so easily, and it's 1-0 to Eswatini.
Yep, we saw it coming, didn't we, from Wunda?
Is that a surprise lead for Eswatini, or not in terms of the gameplay?
Yeah, it's been 50-50, but
in general of the actual two teams.
Yeah, it's sort of a surprise, isn't it? But
although you expected Eswatini to win this football match before he kicked off. You have to think that collapse will weigh heavy on the minds of the Congo players. Maybe if they'd held out for the win, they would have been finding this game a lot more simpler.
I think Congo will probably have a good chance here, isn't it?
Oh, I thought he would have been flagged.
Didn't get given there. The referees in this tournament are very lenient with every rule, it seems. Even rules that they couldn't try. Here's Badenhorst. Oh, that's a tackle. And the referee lets that one go.
I didn't think Badenhorst.
Just as we're talking about the leniency of the refs.
I thought Badenhorst was hacked there.
Turns nicely, Steenkamp. Shoots off the upright.
Off the post. They're all over the place, Congo.
Sabedzi whips one in there. Well, floats one in rather than whips it in. And here's Nganga to clear up. Well, hardly clear up, but Onyangwe gets it.
You'll give it to Onyangwe.
Onyangwe. He's still going, isn't he? Onyangwe. He's trotting down this left-hand side.
A real goal.
And that's a good 80 metres he's ran with the ball there. Dore. Goal!
Oh, what a great strike from Dore.
Great goal there.
1-1. But it was all made from the run from Onyangwe.
Onyangwe, made that one there. It's a good finish from number 11, Dore. I wonder what his first name is.
He sounds like he should be called Fabien Dore or
Fabien Cher
Dore. No, Dore, I feel. It's
Ferabori Dore.
Who does he play for?
Bulgarian First League club Botev Plovdiv.
Botev Plovdiv. Plovdiv, who features on a Dino quiz recently. I remember Dino asked what is the Plovdiv is the third largest city in which country, or the second largest?
Second largest, yep.
Yeah, and I got that one.
Yep. There we go then. There's a little bit of a blink.
Yes.
Oh, I will. Badenhorst. Inside. To the centre of the field. Too many bodies there for him to cut past.
How many times have we seen someone bypass so many bodies?
Sabedzi. Strong whip in, volley, goal! That's a great goal, great finish.
At the front post.
Yeah, that was a wonderful cross in there.
It was. They have such a leaky defence, the Congolese.
Well, it's 2-1 away to Eswatini, which was my prediction, but for some reason, James,
I don't think the goal scoring is done there.
I don't think this game's ending at 2-1.
I do not think it is.
Lovely cross in from the blonde man. We've seen a couple of blonde Africans. Wow, that was hit with some.
A popular hairstyle choice.
I reckon the goalie could have done better there. He was kind of stuck on his line.
Yeah, maybe. Could he come out and punched it?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, but nevertheless.
Actually, got to show a bit of aggression when you're in goal, don't you? Not too much. That can...
Well, we can see what happens there when you get sent off, like in the game yesterday or the day before.
Gennaro, yes.
Yeah, Gennaro.
He was
a bit, well, he was very aggressive, wasn't he?
I'm really impressed with the way Eswatini are handling this football match.
He is Makonta. Square ball there, but that doesn't get past Thierry Bafuma. Well, that's Thierry Bafuma now. Playing the through ball to St. Louis, but... Well, nearly won that one back there, did St. Louis.
That he did.
Eswatini look confident on the ball, don't they?
I think they look like one of the more confident sides I've seen on the football at this tournament. Well, certainly in this game. They've not let Congo hold the ball at all.
Yeah, of course, this game is for last place at the minute in this group, with both teams on nil points. As Eurovision's on
the weekend. Yes.
Well, we're currently on it as this game's being played.
Yes, it may be.
Badenhorst, good goal.
That was a great goal.
Neatly tucked away, off the upright.
It's been a really impressive display by Eswatini.
And the goal scoring didn't end at 2-1.
It didn't. I think Congo they've just struggled to handle them. I think this game has been one of the more clear cut games, really.
Yeah, it has.
So far. 3-1.
In control of this one, Eswatini. Some shouts for offside there, but no one really meant them.
Yep. Badenhorst with his second of the tournament, I believe.
Badenhorst, yeah, that's definitely at least his second.
Badenhorst scored the equaliser.
Yep, he scored in the first game.
They went on to lose that match against...
a bad pass forward there, yeah.
Forward, lacking from Congo.
I mean, maybe Congo could learn some lessons from Eswatini in that you don't always have to pass it forwards. Sometimes the backwards pass is the best pass. Onyangwe, Dore, St. Louis. The press there almost working, and does work eventually. Here's Bafuma.
There's not a sniff, Bafuma.
The goalkeeper left that one there. I'm not sure why.
Oh my word! Almost a bizarre piece of football.
It's getting very terrible at the minute.
Half time.
That is half time there.
I have to say, Eswatini, very clinical, very good performance so far. There was a brief glimmer of hope for Congo when they equalised, but that was soon dismissed when it was put back in the lead by Steenkamp.
Yeah.
We thought Eswatini winning this one comfortably. Congo visibly disturbed by that defeat against Togo.
Yeah, Congo currently very much one of the worst teams we've seen in the tournament.
A horrible display by Congo.
It was, yeah. I mean,
something about them disjointed. Everything wasn't really flowing. They got the goal. Could have they pushed on from that?
Looking at,
were unable to.
If we look at the passes made, I'll put the other screen back on. If we look, actually, I'll put on this nifty little screen that I made. Hello. If we can see, I can even point to it, can't I?
Yeah.
This one just here. Passes made. I mean, it's very close, isn't it?
It is. You would say that percentage-wise, it's more in favour of Congo Brazzaville, and that surprises me. That statistic, does it not surprise you? That they have been more successful in their passing than.
It is
that
very.
That surprised me.
Yeah.
I thought they gave the ball away a hell of a lot in that centre of the area.
Well, if they've also made more interceptions, as we see in this one. So
crucially, the statistic is in the favour of Eswatini, though. They are.
I think the problem with Congo, as we're seeing, is getting it in that final third. They can pass it round very well, but getting it into the final third and getting a shot away, as we can see with the only 3 shots made, is their difficulty.
2 on target. That means 50% of the shots on target have went in.
Well, yeah. Yeah, the 2 shots that hit the target, one of them went in.
But there you go.
Yep, so we'll get you straight back into the second half.
I would not be surprised if they come out a different side, though.
Well, we know what this manager's like, having his half-time team talks.
We will see.
Oh, actually, okay, yep, we're fine.
We will roll with it.
Here we go. And it's Congo Brazzaville to get us underway in the second half. The team...
Surely they can't be as bad as they were in that first half.
The team who are losing here. Bukamutu. Sabedzi wins that one back here. He was good down this left wing in the first half. Not so good there. And here comes St. Louis. St. Louis uses the odd camera angle to his advantage there. And that one's punched away by the net tender. It was a close...
I thought that may have been a penalty there.
It was a close range effort there. I didn't see any penalty shouts, but... Doré!
Well held.
Yep, very well held by Sandler. Sandilo? I suppose. Something like that.
You get the picture.
Sabedzi, again, bombing down the left. Runs into that tackle.
Yeah, a bit predictable from Sabedzi.
Strong tackling there, though, to win it back.
Not getting the joy he was getting in the first half. Yeah, only just less than 10 minutes into the second half. Already flowing the ball much nicer than they were in the first half.
Well, one back there from the goal. What's he going to do with it here? He just plays it forward to Bedze, finds Badenhorst. Lots of space in midfield here for Eswatini. Here's Badenhorst. To Bedze. Steinkamp. That didn't have as much as upon it as well.
Oh my words!
They didn't deal with it at all well there, did they, the Congo?
Well.
Still haven't got rid of it now, Congo Brazzaville. Can't get rid of it here for some reason. Here's Sabedzi, wins that one back. Congo struggling to get it out here. Playing it out from the back's not going at all well. And at some point they're just going to have to hoof it, because there's a strike.
Yeah, comfortable for Mafumbi.
Yeah. And Mafumbi's just gone, you know what? Playing it out from the back's not working, just going to hump it long. And that
been more productive, hasn't it?
Yeah, that one's worked very well. Here's Bukamutu.
Ooh.
Opportunistic there from Bukamutu.
It was. Bukamutu. There you see, bounced down. What a great ball that was from
Thierry Bafuma. Sonic the Hedgehog. He was calling for it, wasn't he, Thierry?
Yeah, maybe he should have been given it.
Yep, well, given his record, certainly. Certainly should have been given it.
As Congo are on the brink.
One ahead of there. Brazzaville. Wundenelko tries to find Steenkamp, but little comes of it. Here's Badenhorst, though. He wins that one back with great tenacity. L-team at Conta on the wing, whips one in, but the keeper, big bollocks to come and get that one there.
Should have seen that more in the first half.
Oh, nicked away there by Onyangwe, but he couldn't really play it forward there. Ndinga finds Nganga. That was a nice sentence from my mouth. Here's Bukamutu on the right. Ndinga finds Doré, who finds Bafuma on the run. Bafuma scoops that one wide.
Yeah, I think he got the better of the defender. Didn't track his run well enough, did he, the defender there?
No.
Caught flat-footed.
He is known as Sonic the Hedgehog for his pace.
Look at him. The number 5 caught flat-footed there. Could have been done. Could have been absolutely done there.
Well, it could be 3-2 here, but Thierry Bafuma misses the target. Look at that hair.
You have to question it.
Well, he's humped that one long. Little comes of it though. And Thierry Bafuma comes back to midfield to win the ball back here, and he's taking matters into his own hands. Well, his own hands are very weak there. And Steenkamp. A couple of bodies forward here for Eswatini. Wundenelko loses possession there. Congo struggling here. Really are one of the weaker sides we've seen. which is surprising given the talent of their neighbouring country, with the same similar name, the democratic sister country. Here's St. Louis. Oh, St. Louis. Fancy feet there in the box. Hits one off the upright. Unlucky there from St. Louis. He's Nganga crossing that one in. And a header from too far out. Not enough on it. Sandile collects that one easily. Nglovu wins the free kick, actually.
He does. What would he give? Just a warning for Bowdry.
Let's see what happened there. Well, just
a simple coming together, really. I think he did get his body in front of him, didn't he? You have to say.
I mean, we've seen a lot more given for a lot less. Is that the... Well, we've seen a lot less given for a lot more, actually, in this tournament. So I think that was harsh. Nganga. He's looking for someone to give it to here. No one comes for him.
That will be a free kick to Congo.
That's a good place for a free... Well...
Clash of heads.
It's an okay place for a free kick.
He just come in doing the clashing with the elbow.
That one hurt. You can tell.
Ndinga now to whip this one in. What will we see?
Ndinga hits the wall. Doesn't even win a corner from that one.
Athletic dive by the goalkeeper to prevent him.
And here's Steenkamp. Sabedze. What can Sabedze do with it here on the counter-attack?
He can drive it wide. That's all he can do.
His legs were knackered there. You could really see
it.
It
was, yeah. Maybe he should have squared this one, but you can't blame him for having a go.
Well, Congo got back quite well there.
They did.
Covered off all the options.
There was no passes there.
No.
Was there, really?
It was the right thing to do, but just badly executed.
Yeah, execution was wrong. He despairs at that one.
But I think Eswatini have it in the bag. I mean, we can never say.
Oh, I don't know.
It's never too soon to say that, is it?
Been a glimmer from Congo. A glimmer. Just needs one, Buffooner to get round the back or something to go.
Well, there's
there.
Wundanelko chasing down Nganga for the ball. It looks like Wundanelko's got there.
He's waiting for support.
He's got it from Badenhorst. Good save there from the goalie.
Fantastic save.
Here's Steenkamp.
Steenkamp 4-1.
Yep, Steenkamp makes it.
2 goals for Steenkamp this game.
That makes it the game.
Is it 3 in the tournament for Steenkamp?
It is now.
Congo have really embarrassed themselves today, haven't they?
Yeah.
Is this one of the biggest embarrassments in sports history, in football history we've seen, especially since you've been here?
It's
our coverage.
There's been so many, James. It's hard to tell. But
what would we place the embarrassment as? Maybe Finland.
That's what I was thinking.
Finland failing to beat Pakistan.
Yeah.
And the Solomon Islands. Defeat to the Solomon Islands.
And it was that pass there that went awry and caused the goal.
I was just reviewing that road to the final for the Solomon Islands. What a thrilling journey that was. Do you think we'll see any thrilling journeys, a dark horse at this tournament?
It's a guarantee, pretty much.
Eswatini, maybe? From the evidence we've seen today?
Could be a turnaround.
They competed well with that confident and free-flowing Sao Tome and Principe side. Here we go, 4-1.
Dore couldn't break past the back 4, back 5, whatever it is at this stage. Here's Sabedze. Still going. Referee says advantage. Referee amazingly now lets this play on, and Thierry Buffon on the counter attack. That definitely should have been brought back by the referee, and Thierry Buffon misses the target again.
Well, the referee, what did he do there?
I don't know why he didn't give a free kick, but unbelievably.
I think it was because Steenkamp was on the ball, wasn't he? He was surging through, and then, well, does it really matter at this point?
It could have been 5-1 there, but only 4-1. I think they'll still be happy with that one. The
5-1 would have been absolutely clinical.
No, he has been booked for that, so Eswatini will feel a bit of a goal there. But
well,
every goal counts, especially in a tournament with a million of them.
There has been. I think there will be records broken in this. Most goals in a team get a tournament featuring 16 teams, won't it?
Only a matter of seconds remaining here as we enter extra time. And this is Eswatini's game now. There's no way back. And that's it.
Over. And it's a convincing win for Eswatini.
It certainly is, James.
That was a famous day. This will go down, maybe their biggest day in their history, this, Eswatini. Beating Congo Brazzaville 4-1.
Yep, and most importantly, it puts
giving them a chance to qualify for the round of 16.
It does indeed, yeah.
Sorry, the quarter-final.
Go straight to the quarters in this one.
There is only 16 teams in it.
Oh, that's not gone well. Let's go straight back to without music then.
There you go. Do we really need the music?
Well,
to save a
nope.
Saved, cleared away. Then we had Maseko was in the box, protesting, maybe not. And Lovo, they started really well, Eswatini. Shot just wide.
Eswatini, the better team all afternoon, in my opinion.
Yeah, completely outclassed the Congo Brazzaville players. Wundenelko with his goal. Bypassed everyone. What a great goal.
Wundenelko, of course, 38 years of age now, so quite the feat.
He has played for them for a long time.
Yep. Wundenelko plays for the Mbabane Swallows Football Club.
In Swaziland?
Yep, that's a Swazi football club.
Nice.
Here is Dore, who plays for that Bulgarian side.
Yes. Shot was blocked. Then Steenkamp had an effort. Oh, it was off the post from Steenkamp. The equaliser from Dore.
Yeah, the assist was St. Louis is there, and
it was a nice finish.
It was, yeah.
And they were thinking maybe we would go on to win this football match, but it would prove not to be, as Steenkamp instantly put Eswatini back in front. They couldn't deal with Tsebe on that wing.
Steenkamp, yep, he plays for Mbombela United FC in the South African League, and he gets a goal there.
They'll play for the South African teams, will they not?
They will, of course they will, yeah.
Big money league, that, in African football. Probably one of the biggest leagues in the African leagues. Along with the Egyptian League, although even less so the Egyptian League now, simply because there is hardly any fans in the stadium. 3-1 though.
Barry Steenkamp there got the assist as well.
Is it Barry Steenkamp?
It is Barry Steenkamp. Yeah.
What's Badenhorst?
Badenhorst's first name,
yes.
You mean? That would be Felix.
Felix Badenhorst.
Yeah, Felix Badenhorst. Tony Tsebedzi is another key player.
Barry Steenkamp. I like it. Oh, that was the one that the goalkeeper made an absolute hash off. Look at that. He didn't even make connection with his gloves cleanly.
Bukamutu
tried to get them back into the game, but he could only drive it wide. Bafuma then had a chance. Straight wide. Another shot for Congo in the second half. Another goal. Steenkamp, Wundenelko held it up well.
Barry.
Great save. Defender couldn't get it clear. Straight to Steenkamp.
Straight to Barry.
Straight to Barry Steenkamp. What a glorious name.
And that's it there. 50-50. That's quite a shock, actually.
It is in the end, but the only statistic that counts is the goals, and that goes the way of Eswatini.
How many times have we heard that one? The only statistic that counts is the goals.
Well, because we analyse all these other statistics, but
no corners in that game. That was interesting, yeah.
Not enough saves. There wasn't really saves, was there, from the goalkeeper as per usual.
Man of the match gets given to Barry
Steenkamp. I think that's justifiable. He played well.
Barry Steenkamp there. Okore with only 4.5. That's worse than Thierry Bafuma.
Ooh,
Similar to Thierry.
4.5 to Bafuma.
Yeah, and Maseko getting his yellow card.
Well, considering how well this tournament started for Congo, it really has gone pear-shaped within a short space of time.
Certainly has.
And we have to go back on the plane back to Brazzaville very shortly.
I'll just type in the result here and I'll get a quick glimpse of the Group C table. Don't stand up, not yet, because we're not finished.
Okay.
I don't know how desperate you will be to stand up. Congo, Eswatini.
I'm just waiting for a cup of tea.
Congo, oh yeah, you can't miss your cup of tea. It is now half an hour old and will be cold.
Yes, down this.
So, in that group, Eswatini...
I should have somebody had it here on the desk.
Eswatini now have a positive goal difference.
Well done to Eswatini.
And the Congo are now on -5 goal difference.
Ooh,
on 0 points.
Shocking from Congo, wasn't it?
No point. Are they out? They must be. Hello.
Are they out? They are out if Sawatomi and Principe get... No,
because they could still win 6 or 7-0 and go through on goal difference.
Yes, yeah, maybe. They're basically out.
They're basically out, yep. So
the dream is basically over for Congo Brazzaville. A team that I would have potentially thought could have been winners at this tournament.
Certainly. Let's have your tea, James.
I will.